welcome to my new video. So today we will start direct and inverse variations. So what is variation? First let us study about variation. Variation means changes, change in quantities. Change in quantities means variation. Direct and inverse variations means changing in quantities basis on direct and inverse. So direct and inverse variations are also known as direct and inverse proportions. Let us study. So this part will consist of part 1 direct variation will be there, and part 2 inverse variation will be there. So direct variation first let us study. Now observe some examples here. More number of articles you will purchase, you need to pay more, it will cost more. More money you will borrow, it will give more interest. If you will borrow more money, you need to pay more interest. If you will keep more money in the bank, you will get more interest. More distance you will cover, more consume, more petrol your vehicle will consume. So here we can see two quantities are linked in such a way that an increase in one corresponding leads to increase in other, and vice versa is called a direct variation. That means two quantities are there like A and B. If A increases here, then B also increases. We will take a case also. Now constant of variation. If A and B vary directly, then A upon B is known as the constant of variation. That means A upon B, if it is varying directly, direct variation, then A upon B, in all the cases you will get only one solution, and that can be written as K. So in direct variation case, we are writing A upon B, where two quantities are A and B, that is equal to K, which is constant of variation. Consider this example. Here these are the number of ball pens, and this is their cost in rupees. So as you can see, number of cost of ball pens increases, then their cost also increases. When number of ball points decreases, like the cost of 15 ball pens are rupees 120, that means for 15 it is 120, that means for 3 it will be less. So as A decreases, B also decreases, as A increases, B also increases. Here you can observe one cost of one ball pen is 8, 2 ball pens 16. By the means of unity method, you can find value of one ball pen as rupees 8. Now here A upon B is 1 upon 8. How? A upon B is equal to 1 upon 8. So here you can see 2 upon 16 is equal to 1 by 8. 3 upon 24 is also 1 by 8. 6 upon 48 is also 1 by 8. 8 upon 64 is also 1 by 8. 15 upon 120 is also 1 by 8. So A upon B is 1 upon 8 in all the cases. So this is the case of direct variation, as increase in A leads to increase in B also. Now A1 upon B1 is equal to A2 upon B2, that is equal to A2 upon B3, that is equal to A4 upon B4, that is equal to something 2 up to A6 upon B6, and that is always equal to 1 by 8, that is K. So this is the case of direct variation. Understood? Now let us solve one question, that which type of questions can come here. If x and y are directly proportional, find x1, x2 and y1. This is x1, this is x2 and this is y1. We need to solve it. Let us study first. X upon y is equal to, in first case here we will do 3 upon 72. 3 upon 72, that is equal to, let's leave it now. Now x1 upon 120 is also equal to x upon y. That means x1 upon 120 is equal to 3 upon 72. That is x1 will be equal to 3 into 120 upon 72, that is equal to 24, 5. That means here it will be 5. X1 is equal to 5. Okay. Now next case is x upon y, it is given. Similar you can write here. Then x2 upon 192 is equal to x upon y. Now x2 upon 192 is equal to 3 upon 72. That implies x2 will be 3 into 192 upon 72. That is equal to 24. So 24, 8 is a 192. Here it will be 192. Now next question is, next you can see here. Here now we will get 10 upon y1 is equal to x upon y. That implies 10 upon y1 is equal to 3 by 72. You can use 1 by 24 also, because simplest term will be 1 by 24. Okay. Now value of y1 is equal to value of y1 will be 72 into 10 by 3. Now 3 and 72 will get cancelled. Now here we will get 240. So now I have completed the table. Here it will be 240. So this is, so if x and y are directly proportional, then this will be the constant table with the constant of variation as, here you can write if you want, C constant of variation is 1 by 24. Thank you.